Welcome, one and all, to the first round of the Fated Clash Tournament. For those of you who don't know the rules, let me go ahead and explain them real quick before we get into the good stuff. The Fated Clash Tournament is a tournament between 6 players, all wielding a different Fated one from a different nation. They fight in single elimination matches determined by random fate until only one remains. For the first round of our illustrious tournament, we've got Maz as the Agent of Chaos wielding the Agent of Chaos Zorga Nadir. And on the other side, we've got Noir wielding the beautiful, enigmatic Restraint, Fated one of Ever-Changing. This is going to be our first round of many, and let's start shaking it up. Are you ready, fellas?
I'm indeed ready.
Define ready.
We go now.
Restraint, you'll be fine.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Shall we?
Yep. I shall be going first, so stand up.
Yep, stand up. So, Bungo. Wonder Lavender, your soul.
Calamity Sipper.
All right. Maz takes the first round.
Well, the first turn. All right. I shall draw. I will discard everyone's favorite roaming prison dragon.
A good discard.
And we are going to ride into, I can never remember this guy's name.
Abyss Fishing?
There we go, Abyss Fishing.
Abyss Fishing.
And I will gain the energy generator. That is my turn. You shall go.
Yep. Stand and draw. Ooh, perfect. There. Charge 3. Discard. What's your name again? Dazzle Bubble Paradise Precia. And we ride. Team Fane. 2 skills activate. First, we have Yorusu's skill, because I went second, I draw 1. And then Precia skill, Energy Blast 3. 1 discarded to ride up. I can draw another card. Now, let's see. Who plays a couple boys? I think we will indeed play aggressively. We'll swing 8k to Vanguard.
Sure, no guard. Let's see it.
Drive check. Hey, that works for me.
A draw trigger. Nice
Got a
early
rigor.
tempo shift.
And draw a card.
Damage check.
Got
Hey.
his own draw trigger. Now that is one way to start a tournament.
That's for sure. Alright. 18 to Vanguard, that's 5k shield needed.
Yeah, but it's not going to be taken. I'm just going to take this as well.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Yeah, we pass turn.
All right.
Noir starts off strong. 2 hits, both connecting.
Stand and draw.
Done well for me.
Interesting. Very interesting. I am going to discard Booth Shade. And we are going to ride up into Spit, or is it Split or Spit of the Preordained?
Split the Preordained.
Yeah, I think it's split the preordained.
Alright, and then skill of my grade 1, when rolled upon, Soul Blast, checking top 7 for a order and a unit. Let's see if we get lucky. Ooh, no order, but we do end up ditching a certain unit that we all love to see.
Oh boy.
The
That's
second roaming
fun to
prison
deal with.
dragon to the drop zone. The ideal front row has already been placed and set up for any Magoses that will occur during this match.
Yep.
For sure.
And right now, instead of doing an Alchemy Magic, we're just going to play our normal order for turn by playing not Wandering Spirits, Wandering Souls.
Discard
Vanguard gains triple drive.
Triple
And
drive,
both
you
of my
say?
prison
Twin
dragons.
drive now.
Yeah, twin drive, not triple drive. I'm a turn ahead. My bad.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's okay.
both comes out, and I will be doing the effect to give them both plus 10s.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to deal with.
Yep. So let's get this started. 15 to your Vanguard.
See, I'll take this one first. No guard. Sure. No trigger.
Also, I forgot to add the energy, so let me do that real quick.
It's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This will then be swinging for 10 with twin drive.
We'll Guard for 23.
A hard decision. He guards, going for a 2 to pass. But will it
Alright.
pan out?
First check. Another prison dragon.
Oh.
Second.
Excess.
Second check. An order. Alright.
It appears Zorga's getting even more setup, but when will the aggression come out?
Well, how about this? Another 15 tier Vanguard.
No guard. No check. Oh, hey, overtrigger.
An overtrigger. Oh my.
Well, at least that's out the game now.
Yeah, there you go. At least now you don't have to deal with it when I use my divine skill.
An extra draw and effectively a
And
heal.
draw.
Will that be
And
enough to
charge
swing
3.
the game?
Discard Valshablan to ride up. We ride. I never remember the grade 2's name. Musette. So first we use Valshablan's skill. Once discard during the ride phase. So blast 1. Bot deck it. And I get to draw 1. And then Team Fane's skill. Reveal the top card of my deck. Send it to play. It is an order, so because it is not a grade 2 or less normal unit, it just goes to my hand.
Correct.
Okay. So we're gonna move my rear guard back. I think I just leave it at this. We'll just swing 10 to Vanguard.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll no guard this. Let's see what you have.
Drive check. Draw trigger again.
Another draw trigger.
Man, you're getting a lot of advantage for free, huh?
Yep.
Lyrical Monasterio pivoting into what it does best, gaining card advantage and leaving little on the board to take advantage of.
And I combine that with my shtick of just checking draw triggers all the time, and yeah. Fast turn.
Noir was indeed the right pilot for this deck, but
Apparently.
Zorka's going to grade 3 first. Well,
Yep.
let's see what kind of trouble Maz can cook up.
Alright. First things first, let's not forget to gain the energy this time.
Good policy.
I will be discarding
There we go.
Prison Dragon
Mhm.
to ride into the Fated One of
Taboo.
Taboo. Yes. I almost forgot because,
It's okay.
yeah, I just call him Zorgan Didier.
It's okay, we all do.
Or Nadir. How do they pronounce it in the anime? Is it Nadir or Nadir?
I think it's Nadir, yeah.
Yeah, nadir, which would make sense because of how English works. Funnily enough, when you have vowels that are at least one space in between each other, then the first vowel is actually accentuated in pronunciation. That's the general rule, but English is weird.
Well,
Indeed.
either way, since I rode upon it, I gain an order back from my drop, and I will be choosing Clutch.
Nice.
Truly
Next,
English.
I'm going to call over one of my prison dragons into everyone's favorite boy, Philander. Then skill of Philander goes off. Checking the top 5. Ooh, I have options here, don't I? I think I'm gonna send another Philander.
And get more pieces.
Alright, next I'm going to do Zorga's skill for an energy blast of 2. I'm going to call 2 cards out from my drop. So I'm going to call out Blue Shade and another Philander.
Oh.
And what order shall he bind?
I'm going to bind Gather Upon Me, Ye Wandering Souls.
Great.
And then, oh yeah, also, let's not forget, for each order bound for different names, so that's +5 on both of these. I'm going to move this Philander back. And now it's the moment we've all been waiting for.
Say it with me, y'all.
Madosu! I hope
Madosu.
I hope I did my pronunciation well enough for everyone here.
Mabose.
It's
Okay.
Mabose.
Yeah.
We just can't keep a serious tone on this first fight.
Nope, not at all. But I'm going to be alchemagicking these two. And for the cost, I will discard another Gather Upon Me from my hand.
Triple drive,
Huh.
more power, a full formation. Zorga's going hard on this first turn.
Oh,
Else
we're
today
not done.
years old.
I have... Sorry.
I was about to say, and I was today years old when I realized Roman Prison Dragon does not counterblast with that Superior Call. I may have been playing that wrong this whole time.
Nope, no cost to it at all. He just calls himself out. And I got 2 extras in my drop, so you know what that
There you
means.
go. Yep, I know what's coming.
Yep. There's 1. And there's 2. Come on out.
He's taking his time.
Oh no, it's just that for some reason Untapped just wants to be really laggy on my end while
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab things out.
We'll start calling it the untapped commute.
Alright. So 10. 10. And now, because I played in order this turn as well, Smooth Shade gets another 10k. Well, not order, I alchemagic.
And the Roman Prison Dragon also get crits now, right?
Yup.
Fun.
Very much so. Alright.
As a note, Abominable Karma only gets a critical if the opponent is grade 3 or greater, which is one thing that holds it back in terms of offensive potential.
Yep. That's why you still want to see Roman Prison Dragon before anything else.
Yup. With that being the case, we're going to move on to battle, and we're just going to swing at your Vanguard, do the skill that has been gained thanks to Clutch to retire your rear guard in the back, and give my Vanguard another 10,000. Or did I misread that? Yeah, I have to retire one of my own rear guards, actually. I'm going to retire the Philander over here.
Okay. So mine's still on the field? Alright, sick.
No, your rear
I
guard's
still
retired.
retired. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically 1 for 1. Got it.
Yep.
Both players
Okay.
use a rear guard.
But
well.
Zorga still gains the 10,000 from that, so that's going to be 23 plus 15, 38, 46. Triple drive.
I will no guard this.
All right, first check.
The man
Hey,
of the hour.
look at that. We were just talking about that guy.
That's gonna be something I don't want to deal with next turn.
Oh, you're going to have to.
I'm sure.
Second check, draw trigger.
More draw triggers.
We're going to do it to the
Advantage
Roman
is the
Prison
name of the
Dragon
game.
that is no longer boosted, and we're going to draw our 2. So there's 1, there's 2. And the final check.
Alright, no crits at least.
Yep, no crits. For now.
To be fair, that with the Roman Prison Dragon. Yeah. Damage check, no trigger.
Alright, so let's do our maths real quick. 25 with a crit on that one, and then we have 15 plus 13. That's 28.
Correct.
Alright, so
Yeah.
25, 2 criticals to your Vanguard.
I will no guard this one. Damage check. No trigger. Second check. Critical trigger. All thanks to Vanguard.
Alright, and then a simple 28.
Which means it's a 10k guard for me, right?
Yes, sir.
I will gladly give you that.
Even with such a huge hand, Noir decided to take more damage on that turn. What could you be planning?
I'm not an expert, but I think he's trying to plan my downfall.
That's usually the ideal plan.
Maybe I should stop with like the super serious narrating and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of fun for a change, so I think I'll keep it.
That's fair. Alright, standard draw and recharge 3. We discard another Bal Shablan from hand to ride up into increased rain. First things first, Bal Shablan skill, Soul Blast 1, Flat Decker. And then draw 1. Alright, and then use that skill, reveal the top card of the deck. And if it's grade 3 or lower normal unit, I can call it anything else.
Man,
Hey,
draw,
it's a
draw,
deep
draw, call. So much is going on.
Oh yes.
Says the Zorga man, whose entire past 2 turns have been extra drives and superior calls.
Hey! Don't hate me because it's good, all right?
Oh no, I love what you're doing.
Skill, Counterblast 1,
This is good place.
Energy Blast 3. I can look at the top 5 cards of my deck, choose 1 card with a different card name from any of the cards on my field. I will decall the grade 1 over here.
Oh yeah, retired units called by Zorga's effect. Thank you for that, Nabs, who is in here watching.
He's
I
in the
almost
chat.
forgot about that part.
I can shuffle. Okay. Let me see. And then we will call Adelheid here, and Eileen here, and then Restraint skill, Counterblast 1. So I get to activate a roll 3 effects since I have 5 or more different units with different names. I can draw 1, and energy charge 3. And then on top of that, I can choose 1 unit to get 15k. I will choose Restraint, and she will also get a critical.
I also like the fact that we both decided to use the exact same type of rarity for our Vanguards without talking to each other.
Oh, absolutely.
This was decided by fate too. Ooh.
Yes.
Yep. Also by the base human nature of wanting the shiny thing.
Yes, pretty, shiny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, Noir is going hard up. He wasn't scared 1 inch by that offense last turn.
Alright,
I mean, why would he?
Ram's skill as well, when I have a grade 3 greater Vanguard, with Chris Rain's card name, she gets 5k when she boosts. And now, we will show assume battle phase. Ram boosts, Chris Rain attacks. We'll use Ram's skill to Energy Blast 3. If I have 4 more different units, then you must either call a Sentinel, or you have to call 3 or more cards with different grades at the same time. I cannot talk today.
Oh, neither can I, but don't worry. I understood everything that you wanted to say, so I'm just going to give you a Sentinel straight from my hand.
Sounds good.
And we can all imagine what I'm going to discard.
That's fair. Twin Drive. First check, Appreciate, which will be appreciated. Second check, Valshablan. That's also appreciated. I can deal with that. Yes, indeed. Alright, Eileen boosts, Anis attacks, Anis' skill, because if it casts grade 3 greater unit, and I have 4 more different units with different card names, she gets another 10,000. This is 28,000. And Eileen's skill, I get to look at the top card of my deck. I will place it on the bottom.
And how big is the other one?
The other one is going to be 19, but if you get a trigger, Adelheid will get another 10,000.
I shall take the risk.
Fair enough.
Risk did not pay off.
No, it's still 10k guard regardless.
Loss
So.
of persona, right?
19.
Yep, and I do have the 10k to guard it.
Nice. Alright, and then Adelheid skill. At the end of battle, she attacks. I can Soul Blast 1, return 1 unit in the same column as her back to my hand. Well, it has to be the other one, so we'll return that PG back to my hand. And we pass turn.
And just like that, Chris Rain has once again bolstered the hand while serving up a pretty decent offense. What a balanced deck.
Alright, now
a
let's see.
lot had to go right for this to work.
You're doing it.
Now
Noir.
let's
Keep it
see
up.
if we can make a dent in that hand, though. Let's see if we can do that.
We shall see.
Stand and draw.
Getting to the 7th turn.
Unfortunately for me, I don't have Persona in hand.
Oh, that's not good.
Perhaps that damage check was a changing of fate.
Oh, absolutely, it was. Well, you know me, I like to take my risks when I can. Speaking of risks, let's go with this. I'll do Zorga's skill, Energy Blast 2, and bind in order for my drop. I'm going to choose to bind Clutch. And this time, we are going to call out 2 Philandas.
With 10 cards
Drops.
in the drop zone, Philander's at maximum power.
Well, 8 now because they came from the drop zone.
Yep, but thanks to me having 2 orders bound, they get 10k because of Zorga.
Oh, fair enough.
And don't worry, I'm sure we'll get to our threshold eventually.
I think you call both of the Roman prisons, then you'll have 10.
I mean, I could call both roaming prisons out, but...
Oh, right, yeah, the grade 2 that drops. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I mean...
That's gonna be, unfortunately, more.
Yeah, so, you wanna what? It's time to alchemy magic.
Let chaos reign on the stage we call hell.
And I will be alchemy magicking using Clutch.
Fair enough.
And all my rear guards placed from the drop this turn gain +5. Hey, would you look at that? Both of my Philanders were just placed from the drop this turn, weren't they?
That they were.
Shocking.
I know, right? Someone says I planned this out like this. And you know what? I think I will do that. I will only call out one prison dragon here. Call that out over here if I can get it dragged out. And then, since this is getting called out from the drop, another +5 on that, as well as +10 from its own skill. So that's another +15 on it. And then we move to battle, start a battle, Energy Blast 4, and we all know what's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. He's energy blasting 4 right now. He must be initiating the power-up skill right away. Bro does not hesitate. He wants blood now.
Can't say I blame him. He's in a pretty good position right now, even with my giant hand.
Yep.
Those
And
very large numbers.
Corpses makes the perfect flying fodder.
Oh, yeah.
speaking of buying fodder, when placed, buying an order, and yep.
So
For some reason I thought the Energy Blast was for the call out, but no, it just calls itself out for free. The Energy Blast is for what I was going to do anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
So it gets +5 from its own skill, but then +5 from the order played this turn, so that's +10. Also gets a crit on it as well.
It's +5 for every different.
Oh, my bad.
normal order.
Yeah,
plus
so that's
20
another
total.
+10. Yeah. Big numbers. You like you. Both of them swinging with crits.
Yep.
Alright, Noir. Are you ready?
As ready as I can be.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright, we're going to swing with this column first. 30
Cheers.
plus 13, 43, 2 crits to your Vanguard.
We guard with the special heal trigger, where if the attacking unit has crit 2 or more, if it's gained by a non-trigger effect, she gets 15k shield. So this is 38k, and then we guard for another one with 48k.
Ooh, an excellent
someone was
counter.
smart. Someone was very smart.
That may have been a product of the side deck rule. Very nice.
Yep.
Alright, but I'm not done.
Oh, I know you're not.
We now swing with this column. 20, 35, 45,
53, I think?
53, 2 crits to your Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make this simple. I'm just gonna make this one.
Gonna
easy.
drop that PG?
Yeah.
That's a different name PG than when we saw that was bounce. You know what that means.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I probably should have. I should have picked the one that I actually called.
The
whatever.
minutia.
Well, we're now
Yeah.
going to swing with my Vanguard, use my Vanguard skill gain from Clutch. I'm going to retire your grade 2 while retiring my roaming prison dragon to give him 10,000 power.
I see.
So 23k to your Vanguard, and also skill, divine skill actually, Soul Blast 1, and I'm going to restand this column.
Fair enough.
I figured it's now or never.
Fair enough. In that case, I will not take the gamble. Regard 43, Aprecia 48. So that's an over trigger to pass. Aprecia skill, Energy Blast 3 to draw 1.
I know you have the PG in hand.
Yep.
So-
you need this over trigger to to
Oh,
get for this.
here comes a moment
Noir.
potentially.
I gotta know. Are you willing to tempt fate?
Hmm?
First check.
I kind of have to.
No
Miss the Arc
trigger.
Habitat. Second check.
That's a heal trigger though.
It's a heal
Nah,
trigger.
heal though, but that's not gonna matter. I know you got the PG in hand anyway.
Yes, I do.
Hmm.
But you know what? I will retire spoofing here.
Fair enough.
And let me add that to the hand. And then finally, do you care for the number, or are you just going to drop that PG that I know you have?
Yeah, I'll just drop that PG.
All right. Thanks to all the skills that have happened, everything on my field gets retired.
Fair enough.
A beautiful
Thank God I
death.
don't play- Thank God I don't play control deck.
End of the 7th turn. Noir
Yeah.
has survived, perhaps by the skin of his teeth, against the big Magose Divine skill turn.
I mean, I did say that I wanted to make a dent in that hand, and I definitely did make a dent.
100%.
Oh boy. Alright, Josh, you saw what I just drew, so,
Funny how fate works.
oh yeah. Alright, first we shall Persona Ride. Draw a card. And we will have to counter so everyone knows what's going on here. Wait, did I just see that right?
You did.
Do I just tell him at this point?
No, you don't. Not yet.
Fair enough.
At the end of this match, though, we'll see.
Fair enough.
We'll talk all about it.
Touche.
I'm concerned now.
Alright.
I'm very much concerned.
We call Valshablan. Skill, counterblast 1, because of Persona Ride this turn. My entire front row gets plus 5k until end of turn. Let's see. I will also call Resius. Skill, give 10k to Vanguard. And then we shall use restraint skill, counterblast 1, 2, draw 1, energy charge 3, give 15k to the Vanguard, and give it an extra crit as well.
You know, we're this late into the game, and I just realized you really are playing this as a Highlander deck, aren't you?
I mean, I kind of have to.
When I tested, I didn't need to do Highlander.
Yeah, I basically kind of went Highlander with this deck. Alrighty. You ready?
No.
Well, too bad. I'm going for it anyway.
Alright.
Alright, first Eileen boost, Valshablan attacks. This is 18, 28, 33 Eileen skill, the top part of my deck. I'll leave it on top.
I'm gonna make this easy. I only care about the Vanguard's number right now. How big is it?
It is currently 13 plus 25, 38, 40, 53. And then we added the boost, that is going to be 361, 66. With an extra crit.
No guard.
Fair enough.
No trigger.
Alright, so this Resius boost, Adel Hide attacks for 16, 26, 31.
No guard.
Fair enough.
No trigger.
Alright. Boosted attack. Energy Blast 3. You got a PG?
You wish.
Oh, does that mean no guard?
No, even worse.
Oh,
Crit.
no.
Crit. That puts me up to 43.
You also need 2 other grades.
Remember, you need 2 other grades at the same time when you guard.
Oh, I need 2 other grades? Oh,
If
no,
you
I'm fucked
don't
then.
have them.
Oh no!
This
Oh,
is
no.
over.
I forgot about that part. I don't have all the grades in hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Alright, Twin Drive. Critical Trigger, all thanks to Vanguard.
Ooh.
And second check.
A decisive 4 damage.
Yo, how crazy would it be if I have 3 heals and the OT stacked on top?
Oh,
Pretty
but
funny.
and no trigger indeed.
Nope.
GG.
Damn!
And that was a very decisive victory in Chris Rain's favor. Maximum overkill.
Oh,
Sleep
hell.
with the fishes.
Yup. I was in
Yeah.
trouble there.
Hey Maz, you know how you were saying I should tempt fate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have tempted fate. I drew this one for turn, and then I drew this off the Persona ride.
So what you're saying is that if you didn't have that PG in hand, you were going to be able to heal out anyway.
Indeed.
Yeah.
He would have healed both damages regardless. There was... Yeah, it truly did seem like a fated fight. Like, no pun intended on there. Noir had this beat from the moment we flipped.
You know, I want to see how fated this is. How much you want to bet my over triggers on the top of the deck right now?
Well, let's see. That was a
Nah,
triple.
it's just a...
Okay, no.
But still, what a fight.
Yeah.
So...
Oh,
For
Lord.
this one, Zorga is unfortunately going to be our first fated one getting knocked out of the tournament. Sorry, Masanori, you were jobbed yet again.
I tried. Unfortunately, I wasn't as aggressive as I thought I was going to be there in this.
In fairness, I also stacked a lot of triggers, so that definitely helped turn things in my favor.
And also, fairness, you drew quite literally half your deck.
Yeah, that's new.
That having said that though, looking into a bit of a post-duel analysis there, the fight did see Noir doing a bit more to try and prepare here. That heal was a very, very strong option that came up. Being able to call the Adelheid to bounce back the PG, really good call there, relying on Rom's skill in order to get the very unique guard restrict. These were all really good against Zorga in particular. There was a lot of preparation that went in that, which is cool. And the decks actually played against each other to some set or another. On the other end of the spectrum, how did you think you performed, Maz?
So, I basically performed exactly as I was expecting. My whole game plan was to try to do as early aggression as I could, which is why my immediate plan was, all right, if I see my prison dragons, get those out immediately. Once I get to my turn 3, try to get a triple drive, try to start swinging with crits. Basically, I wanted to get him to the situation where he was at 4 damage so that no matter what, any hit was lethal. Unfortunately for me, I underestimated how much you were going to be drawing with that deck.
Yeah, that's fair.
You weren't prepared for what a grind fest it could have been with Chris Rain, which was that was probably the crucial oversight here. One saw this as whoever can burst first wins, whereas the other one saw this as a bit more of an attrition game, and the attrition game it was.
Yeah, clearly, I think I should just stick to playing Lascaria instead.
All right.
Fair enough.
So that was the match, and a little bit of a look into how the match went, some more of the plays there. I think in terms of side decking, you didn't side deck at all, did you, Maz?
No, I did not. I went with what my original build was, thinking that it was going to be enough to shine through. But unfortunately, Noir is just the better player.
So be it. And on your end, Noir, was there anything else you did? Was that heal trigger? I bet these heals were a side deck.
Yeah, that heal was definitely side deck. Under normal circumstances, I would never have touched them. Because more often than not, before, if I had to run them for general use, more often than not, that last 5k shield is always going to matter a lot. But because I was thinking in this matchup, both of his rear guards are always going to have crits, basically. So I'm just like, I need this thing especially to stack with those giant numbers.
And it came up. It actually was rewarding.
Because honest to God, if he got the Persona ride, I don't think I actually would have lived that. Well,
Oh yeah, not seeing Persona also hurt. Let's admit that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
one side, your Persona damage check, and on the other side, Chris Rain could have damage checked 2 heals. Wow.
Yeah. Although I will also say, a lot of the consistency was boosted by the fact I saw Prisha and 2 Volshablons riding up, so that kept my hand consistent.
So everything fell
very
into
high.
place. The stars aligned. You were fated to win this no matter what.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, and that is the bulwark of the lyrical deck. There are a few other of the contestants here that are like watching the match right now, because you can do that in the Fated Clash. It's just like it was in the anime. They also watched it, so they got info on it. I think people should not underestimate what Chris Rain is bringing to the table. This deck can draw a lot.
Yep.
And they better be ready to cleave through a big hand, because if they aren't,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
this can happen again. All right,
Yep.
let's go ahead and look at the wheel here. And now we're on to the wheel spin. Let's see what we got. Of course, we've got Maz and Noir here to observe this, see what's
Yep.
next up on the docket. Unfortunately, Taboo got taken off. Maybe, though, Noir will have to go for a second round. Let's find
Yeah,
out.
maybe.
All right.
We
We'll
will
see.
definitely see right now.
Okay. Oh.
Am I actually?
Yeah,
Oh!
okay. He's
Alright.
going again.
Working overtime.
Oh, Noir going again. I
Hey.
see.
I'm
Who
working
will
overtime,
be
I
your
guess.
opponent?
Don't be zero. Please don't be zero.
Noir, we're fighting,
Ooh.
mate. It's you and
Alrighty.
me.
Okay.
Okay, it's time for
Wow.
the Makoto Akina fight
Yep.
that we never saw from the original timeline.
Yep.
All
I'm
right,
looking forward to it.
we're gonna have to rev up because this could be a very long match.
Oh yeah.
Probably,
That's for sure.
probably the most grindy of the matches here because of
Oh,
all the
absolutely.
decks. These two has the most card advantage, and also
I'd say so,
have
yeah.
the most ways to just stay in the game.
Yeah.
So
That's
this
for
will
sure.
be. What do you guys think here? Who do you guys think has the edge in this fight?
Yeah. One is very bulky, and the other one has like very high survivability too, and both have pretty crazy offense as well. So
Yeah, Chris
Honestly,
Rain might
like-
have a bit of a crazier offense. What do you think, Mez?
Honestly, it's crazy that the first round was also kind of like a pretty balanced matchup with Chris Rain versus Zorga, and now we're gonna have Chris Rain versus Raz.
yeah.
Yeah, no, like already our first two matches are going off pretty strong. This is going to be interesting. I don't know who I'm going to give an edge to yet. However, with the way that Noir piloted his deck in round one, I'm going to say it right now, you might have to tap into your protagonist powers if you want to get the dub.
All right. That you sounded uncertain at first, and then it slowly crept up into something of a statement there. What?
Oh no, I was referring to both of you. Tap into your protagonist powers. I want to see which one reigns supreme in this next round.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might have a bit of a rough time here, particularly because Chris Rain does have the very strong guard restrict that ended up nailing the previous fight here. That I'm gonna have to be quite aware of.
Yep.
Yes, because if you don't, it could spell your downfall.
No kidding.
Although,
As I had to learn the hard way.
something I'm gonna have to be very wary of is the fact that Rezael can very easily deck out Chris Rain if it can't finish me off naturally, because I draw a lot of cards, and Rezael can also top the deck off with crits, so that's gonna be something to look out for.
That's true, right? Talking about the attrition mindset, well, make no mistake, I'm gonna keep that in mind too.
That you always do anyway.
And before the second fight, it's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh lord.
They just see it's like it came like Chef Boyardee can. It's like boop 120.
I think if it went on that long, I'd probably just drop myself into deck out at that point.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it may just be very well coming down to the end game, like with only a few cards in the other guy's deck too. Oh man.
God, yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, the wheel has spoken. We've got another very interesting match. If there's one concluding thought I want to throw here before we end it off, it's that I'm glad that the wheel has chosen matchups that we haven't seen yet from the show. So we get to
That's
see
true.
the theory fights. And I think this is also another fight that we haven't done a fight night on yet. So it's all very apropos.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you do like this kind of Vanguard content, then stay tuned because we're going to be going through the rest of the tournament as you'd imagine. So subscribe and turn on the notification bell for the next time we upload one of these videos. Or if you're looking for other kind of Vanguard content, then look no further. We've got tier list, discussion, top 10s, the whole shebang. So check those out. And with that, take care and God bless.
Peace.
Peace.